All right, guys, welcome to a new episode of Star Toys, whatever we call this. This is a haul video, as I mentioned in my update video from yesterday, that primarily what I want to do is now at the end of the month is just do a big haul of everything that I've picked up throughout the past month or two, or depending how often I do it. I might skip one if I don't really pick up a lot of things. And I wanted to kind of expand what I talk about in these videos, since I collect more than just Star Wars action figures. I do collect comics, I do collect some Marvel Legends, and a few other things, but I won't actually be showing any of that stuff in this video. This is primarily going to be action figure focused and Star Wars focused. So I want to start with the comics. I did pick up a few comics this past month or two. I'm going actually back to February, and then I'm gonna kind of go until recent. Now, the one thing that I do want to mention is, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen a few of these things. So apologies, I guess, if you've already seen this, or you know that I collect this stuff or already have it. But for the most part, I just kind of wanted to do something fun, something different, copying a few of the other YouTubers that I do enjoy on their content and the way that they kind of do things. So without further ado, in some of the comics that I've picked up, the first one that I started is the High Republic comics. So I did get the Adventures, High Republic Adventures, issue 1, as well as issue 2. I haven't read issue 2 yet. I only read issue 1. I like this one. It's more focused on like a younger group of comic readers. But so far it's pretty interesting. It's kind of showing the perspective of the Nil, and kind of the different perspectives of a Jedi, a young Jedi Padawan, and a force sensitive girl, and then her friend, and how they're all kind of experiencing this invasion. So far pretty good. I like seeing Yoda pretty young. That's kind of weird but funny. On the other side of the High Republic, I have issue number 3 of just their general run of the High Republic. I really like this one. I love Skier. He is a Tendoshan Jedi, and it's kind of cool seeing him kind of go through this emotional issue from losing his arm, and now he's actually dealing with the Draugr, and I'm actually really excited to see where this story goes. I'm reading the book as well. I'm not going to show books. I might, who knows, but I am reading the novelization of the High Republic Light of the Jedi. I'm about halfway through. I stopped reading because I've started getting more into reading some comics virtually as well. I'm reading Legacy Comics, which is about Cade Skywalker and Darth Krayt, but I haven't finished the book yet, so I'm hoping that it doesn't spoil much, but I've heard it kind of does overlap, so I'm probably spoiling stuff myself. Some more comics that I got. I did pick up Star Wars number 11. I need to catch up. I think I'm 2 issues behind on Star Wars, so I need to read 10 and 11. I really like this cover. This is a really cool cover. I don't really tend to get variants. I have a few variants that are in actually a binder, but for the most part, I usually only collect just the normal runs. And then I just actually picked up 12, so I don't even have this in a protector yet. But it looks like we're going to Hoth. So really looking forward to this. I enjoy this story. I like how Luke has, so actually probably not. We already went to Hoth. Maybe we're going back in the comic because this is after Empire Strikes Back. But how Luke has the yellow lightsaber that he got from the Jedi Temple Guard. Oops, spoilers if you haven't read that, but it's really good. And then I have Bounty Hunters 9 and 10. I will be honest, I haven't read a single issue of this. I just have it, and I get them, and I need to read them. I heard it's really good, but I just haven't had time to just read through it. So I like the cover arts that they have, so I just need to sit down and maybe over the summer I'll just kind of sit out in the sun and enjoy some comics and read that. And then finally I have Darth Vader. This is number 10. This is my favorite. I read this one immediately once it comes out. I love this story. I love Ochi of Bastoon is in this, and I like him. He's really cool, and I'm happy that they brought him back and they're giving that character more light than he was given in Rise of Skywalker, because he was kind of just thrown to the side. And then finally, I got the Epic Collection Dark Empire 1. I don't tend to get these, but I reached out to my comic shop while during COVID, while things were going pretty rough. And I asked if they had this, and they said, oh, it's coming out in March if you want to pre-order it. And I said, yes, because I want to support you guys. And I actually ended up buying those issues. I have all of the Dark Empire 1 and 2. But I still decided to pick it up because I really like this comic. I think the story is really cool. And then I found out that there's some additional stuff in the back, which is really cool. So I want to kind of look through that and see what's in it. And it's just cool. I just like having a few of these. I wanted to buy the Legacy ones, but some of them are just way too expensive. So that's why I ended up reading those virtually. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm reading a few comics and cleaning up my Star Wars room. I added a 12-inch shelf here. So I have a longer shelf here, and then I put up a shelf in front of me, which is my first order army. So change some things up here. I wanted to make some more room, and then I have a little bit more room here for those new comic packs that are coming out this year. I know they're lazy reprints, but I don't really care. I think the boxes are what you're really buying there, so pretty stoked about that. So then moving forward, some of the new stuff that I've been picked up recently, like I mentioned, I do collect some Marvel Legends, and it's primarily only Spider-Man ones. So if you've seen any of the room tours, you know that I have 2 shelves on my bookcases of Spider-Man Marvel Legends. And so I got the Into the Spider-Verse one. So I did get the Prowler. I got Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider, I think she's called now. I got Peter B. Parker, which is, I think he's cool. I know he's kind of a peg warmer right now, as a few toy collectors are saying, but yeah, I think he's cool. And then I got the Miles Morales figure there too. So really cool. I like them. They're different than, oh, and then Peter Porker. He came in with Gwen, so I have him on the shelf too. So a little something different than, you know, your traditional figures, because I have like kind of like the retro Spider ones far over there, and some of like the Sinister Six, and then I have like the symbiote. So it's cool to have some kind of like new animated type stuff there too. So it's a little something different compared to what I usually show off. And then, as I mentioned in my update video, I did get the recent wave, and I did do a video on them where I did kind of a review. Wasn't too happy with it, so I didn't want to post that video. I wasn't digging it. It just didn't really fit with my overall theme of the channel. So I wanted to do something more here where I just showed them off. So I did get the full wave. So I got the Elite Commando, or Stormtrooper, or whatever you want to call him. I got Hunter, which is one of I love the Bad Batch ones. I think, actually, personally, the Bad Batch ones are probably my favorite. I think Hunter, Crosshair, those lights are kind of making everything difficult. Sorry, guys. Hunter, Crosshair, and the Elite Stormtrooper guy are probably my favorites. I like both. I like this whole wave. And then you got Crosshair. If he will focus, I think I need to do that to kind of get the light glare out. Really cool figures. Their helmets are up on the shelf. I have them displayed without their helmets. You have Asajj Ventress. Really nice figure too. She's really nice. I like the soft good cape. I don't really have a issue with that. And then Bo-Katan, which is another really nice figure. I have another one on pre-order of her. I don't know if we're going to get a Clone Wars one. We might, since it's really an easy repaint. But if I might just repaint that one and put her on my Clone Wars shelf with the Loyalist Commandos and Ahsoka. I haven't decided yet. Probably will. Just might want to, just to do it. And then one of my favorite pieces that has come in, I got my Boba Fett in this past Sunday, and he is really cool. I love this figure. I did have in the back the peg where his jetpack goes in. The plastic was actually stuck there, so I had to take a X-Acto knife and cut in there a little bit just to be able to get the peg in. But once I did that, it fits in fine. There's no issues with it. Oh, geez, sorry. Almost dropped you there, Boba. But I did want to put him in a flight stand. I like the kind of look that he has where he's with his jetpack and he has the flame effect there. So that's a really nice figure, and he looks so great on the Return of the Jedi shelf. I don't feel like I need to use a blow dryer to his helmet. I think he looks okay. I'm kind of just looking at him right now, and I think it looks fine. But who knows? You know, these... One day it might look fine, one day it might not. So, who knows? We'll figure that out. But then I did actually pick up quite a few 3/4 inch figures recently. Some on Macari, some on eBay, some at a toy show, some on Big Bad. So I'll start with the Big Bad one. The one that I'm leaving in the packaging. I did get a Cara Dune on card. So I was really pumped about this. I did have one on pre-order with Dorkside, and then when she got fired, they canceled my pre-order, and then Big Bad had a bunch, I guess, random. I did have to pay $25, but that's better than 100 or 70, whatever they're going on eBay. So I was really pumped to get one for my collection. I just like the character. You know, political views aside, whatever you want to say on your social media is up to you, but I like the character and I like the card, and I just wanted it for my collection. So it's kind of bummed that because of that, everyone's like, oh, I gotta sell this. That's just stupid. And then I added a few more figures to my Force Unleashed shelf. So I did get Juno Eclipse, which is, you know, basic Imperial soldier figure, which is still cool. I got Maris Brode. I actually bought this, I think, on Instagram from a collector that was selling down his collection. So I added those two. I got, this one is, this is actually one of my new favorites, the Clone Emperor from the comic 2-pack. I have the Luke, and I bought him separate, and I didn't have the Emperor, and I found this really good deal actually on Macari, and I had some cash from some stuff that I sold, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get him because I want him for my collection because of Dark Empire. And I picked him up, and he is a really cool figure. I'm really happy that I did end up getting him because he just looks really cool. I mean, he's really gross under the cape, so you gotta definitely keep that close. But overall, very nice figure. And then I got Raven. Really pumped about this one. I got him on Macari. Decided to splurge a little bit and treat myself to a new figure. I see why people wanted that re-release. His legs don't articulate, which is very strange. I had no idea that was the case. And then his mask is not correct. And then this hood is just awful. Look at that. And then, the baldness. What is going on there, Raven? But he's still just cool. And then the guy that sold him gave me an extra lightsaber, so that was kind of cool. And then I had bought Raven because I did pick up Bastila as well. So I added Bastila to the collection. So I was like, I need Raven now to fill in the Old Republic shelf. So I actually put a new shelf together of some Old Republic figures. And then finally, the last one that I got from that toy show recently is I got the new Captain Rex. I mean, old Captain Rex, but new release, re-release. But I didn't have a Rex. The funny story, actually, I did buy when Rex was on a Black Series card back. I did buy that one, and it was actually a knockoff, or it was a return. It was a fig swap, and I was really bummed about that. So I never actually had a Rex in my collection. So this was my first Rex. So I was really pumped to find him. And the guy was really nice at the toy show. I wish he had cards so I can share it with you guys because he was a really great seller. He had a bunch of like newer stuff, and he had really competitive but fair pricing. He wasn't over gouging. He had all the new Black Series figures, and they were only marked up maybe $5 more. So he was just trying to make a decent profit. But he wasn't trying to be a jerk about it, which I really appreciated. And really friendly guy, you know, cut me a really good deal on that Rex. So, you know, I think I like this new format of what I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoy it too. It's just a way to kind of just talk nerdy stuff, talk about the cool stuff that I've been getting, and just hang out. So if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you like these formats, let me know in the comments what you like. This is more just a conversation, just hanging out for fun. If you don't like it, let me know why. Maybe let me know what you guys want me to change, if there's anything I can do differently. Like I said, this channel is evolving, always changing, always taking your feedback. I'm doing what I can to make things better. So again, thanks so much for watching this video. Remember, we do have that giveaway going on. I know I said 100 subscribers. I think I'm at close to 40. I might just change it and do 50 because 100's a big goal, but you know, I like set my goals high. But I really want someone to get that Mando. He is right there. So he is real. I'm not messing with you guys, and you still get that Moff Gideon as an extra. I know the figure is not as hard to get, but I still want to give something nice. And if it does end up being easier to get, I do have a Clone Commander Cody from Archive that I have still in the box that I have not opened, that I'm holding on to in the event that he does end up being a little bit easier to get, that I can give away as a cooler price. So please keep subscribing, keep liking this video, keep leaving me comments, sharing the video, viewing it. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, and may the Force be with you all always.